Hi guys, it's your girl Sadeandthecity. I am here with Chef Eric.
Hello everybody.
And I am here with Chef Monet.
Hello.
She's representing
Jersey City, New Jersey.
And he's representing
the Bronx.
Okay,
yes.
So they are the first two contestants to go head to head on Let Them Cook. These are their own special recipes that they're gonna prepare for me to try. But the gag is, I am not going to be the final judge. You guys in the YouTube comments are going to be the final judge. So you have the power to decide if the Bronx is going to take it or if Jersey City is going to take it. Leave it in the comments. The majority wins. Okay, so they have 40 minutes to prepare the first installment of the cooking series, which is the breakfast dish. He's making
French toast, bacon, and some eggs. Simple, classic, but tasty.
Okay, so let's go.
I have to say that I'm happy to be here today. It means a lot to be chosen. I know that right now my family is rooting for me. Well, the ones that kind of know, because a lot of my family likes to talk, so I have to keep it private.
That's private.
Nidal?
Private.
It's also private?
Against my religion.
But my son, who's 3, he knows about this and he's rooting for me. And so, you know, and I was sharing with everybody that my son is my biggest critic. So I gotta do this right. So we have some butter. I'm just gonna scramble some eggs really quick, nothing special. So the scrambled eggs doesn't take a lot of time. I'm gonna start my French toast batter. So the same thing with the eggs, 2 eggs. Get this started off right. Today, we're not so worried about calories, but you know, so we're treating ourselves. We're gonna stir that. Just throw this in there. You see that? You don't want your eggs to burn.
Me and you guys down in the comments are gonna be judging them off of technique, recipe,
Right.
and presentation, okay?
Right.
So keep that in mind when you are writing their names in the comment section.
Perfect. Just a little bit of cinnamon. We wanna season the French toast batter. That's important, or else the French toast will taste like absolutely nothing, and we don't want that.
What part of the Bronx are you from?
I am from the North Bronx, but I grew up in Hunts Point. So if anybody's familiar with the Bronx, that's where I was from, where I was not born, but I was definitely raised over there. So with this, you want to be a little liberal with the butter. We are going to be lightly frying the bread. Just so you know, please don't put oil in your bacon.
Oh.
I don't know who needed to hear that, but somebody
Chef Eric
does.
said don't put oil in your bacon.
Don't put oil in your bacon. You're just
bacon
creating...
makes its own grease.
Right, yes.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna lay these out on my pan, and then I'm just gonna throw it in the oven.
Okay, she's gonna give her critique of what she thinks Chef Eric is doing right now. What do you think? What are you thinking?
So for the first part, I love the idea of what he's doing. Secondly, I believe he should have not made his eggs first because nobody wants cold food.
Right.
So for the first part, I feel as though you should have waited on the eggs first, and before you started making your meal, I felt as though you should have had your fork, your knives, and every type of utensil you needed to prepare your meal.
So nasty.
And that's what happened.
So rude.
So my response is, I knew the eggs wouldn't take that long. I just wanted to get that out the way. I wanted to keep everything in one station right here. I know the French toast was gonna take a little bit longer, so I already have my eggs cooking. I'm gonna put it right in the oven as soon as I'm ready to plate, and that'll keep everything warm. So I appreciate the advice. I'm not gonna say it wasn't needed, but I got this. I got this. Just gonna let that cook up a little bit more. We want these to be nice and golden.
Are you originally from the Bronx or is it by way of somewhere else?
Also, my family's from Honduras. I couldn't get on here and not say that.
You see?
Shout out to
So
Honduras.
it's
Yeah.
Honduras by
I was about to say, no,
the
we were
Bronx
always
by way of
yes.
Honduras?
Yes, Honduras.
Yes,
yeah, you
Honduras.
said it perfectly. Yeah, so I wasn't born there. I was born here, but that's home.
Chef Monet, can you smell?
Yes, it smells very
It does. It
you,
really
I
smells like
appreciate it.
delicious breakfast. How long have you been cooking?
So I feel like I've always been cooking as a child. Like I like dabbling in the kitchen. My dad was very supportive. My family in general, and I didn't. Sorry, it's just so it's been a year since my father passed away. So it's been a little bit of time, and it hasn't been easy. But you know what? I know that he'd be proud that I'm trying and doing the best that I can. We just want these to get kind of like a little crispy. This is what I'm going to use for presentation, making sure it's not sticking to anything. I work in revenue management, so that's my day job. But as a passion project, it's just I'm always coming back to food, always.
Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, donate to the Patreon to support the channel, and up the prize money for the 2 contestants of Let Them Cook. 11 more minutes. 11 more minutes.
Perfect.
So Chef Eric is saying no sazon, No adobo.
Oh no, what's all
None
that?
of that.
Are your eggs? Oh
He's
no,
saying
like
no.
that's asking for.
A lot of y'all do
Look,
that.
a lot
He's saying
too many,
no.
too many. Just say no.
He's
That's
saying
all of your
no.
eggs. That's wild. My bacon was broiling.
Chef Eric is about to plate. He has 5 minutes on the clock. He's down to his last 5 minutes, you guys. He's not cracking under pressure.
Oh, from the Bronx, you can't do that. I'm sure it's like that in Brooklyn. You mess around and crack, and that's it. Today we have our classic French toast, sprinkled with fresh berries, with a little bit of mint, scrambled eggs, and then we have some bacon.
Chef Eric was able to make me a breakfast dish in under 30 minutes. He still has 2 minutes on the clock, which means he did right. He did his big one, okay? So let's try it. He requested maple syrup instead of regular. I'm not mad at it.
Right.
It's healthier and it's 100% organic.
Yeah.
We like that. I don't know what the chefs are gonna prepare. They're preparing their own things. Presentation, I think it looks beautiful. I'll give it a 10 out of 10. I love the French toast, even though I'm not a French toast girl. I'm really not, but I love it. I love it on a brioche. It's not the getaway on a thin
Right, Wonder
bread,
Bread, right.
no. The egg, funny enough, it's not cold, it's warm. I guess he ate that one right on up.
You ate that.
Bacon. The bacon is really good.
Yes.
The bacon is really good. With the fruit, only thing I'm missing is the blackberry. I'm a blackberry girl, but I love all the berries. I really like Chef Eric's dish. Again, y'all not gonna get who I think should win until the end. When you guys vote, then you'll hear my vote. This is delicious, though.
Thank you so much.
For your home away from home, if you're ever looking to travel to New York City and want to stay in the heart of New York City, the mecca of hip hop, the Bronx, New York, check out Sweet Homes Holdings. Thank you guys for sponsoring this video. Back to the program. Okay, the second contestant is Chef Monet.
Hello.
Representing Jersey City. She is going to make
Asian Nova Toast.
Okay, I have no idea what that is. I've never had it. 40 minutes on the clock starting now for Chef Monet.
So my name is Mo Panther. I'm from Jersey City, New Jersey. I've been cooking since I was 13 in the kitchen with my grandmother, Geneva Martin. Growing up, I would go to the farm with her. I had a straw hat on. We would pick cabbage, string beans, sweet potatoes, and my grandmother will always store those items up until like the holidays in her freezer. I'm gonna rub a little bit of garlic.
You are Jersey City by way of Jersey City, or
Yes, strictly Jersey City, New Jersey.
Strictly Jersey City, New Jersey.
Yes. Now, the same garlic cloves I rubbed on my bread, I'm going to throw in the pan. I'm going to be using smoked salmon. And you know they use like salmon with sushi and things like that, so I thought of a creative name. I'm going to cut the avocado down the middle. We're going to take that, scoop it right on out, put it in there. I'm going to mash up that avocado, spilling on me, but that's cool.
Is this your day job? Do you have
Actually,
a
not.
business?
I'm looking forward to making this my daily job. Right now, I'm a postal worker.
Okay.
So on the side, I do catering for weddings, baby showers. Moving forward, right now, a lot of people in my town are like really beasting for me to cook. So that's why I'm super excited to be on this show, and I'm super excited to have this opportunity because I know my city is gonna be rooting for me.
Oh, Jersey City is gonna be rooting for her, so make sure y'all root for her, okay? We have 33 minutes on the clock for Chef Monet, 33 minutes on the clock. This is why we created Let Them Cook, so I can eat from you guys, but out of a kitchen where we can see the kitchen.
Exactly.
No shade. We
No
can't be
shade.
seeing, no shade. We can't see our kitchen, so we can't eat the food.
No shade.
Sazon, and salad and vegetable seasoning. Not too much because it gives a little bit of, it's like kind of salty. You just really need a dab of it. I'm gonna mix that around just to give the avocado a taste because we all know avocados don't have a taste. Now we're gonna put the toast over the garlic because we want the garlic flavor on the toast.
Y'all, we got Jersey versus New York right now. Y'all better be flooding the comments. We really have Jersey versus New York. It's about to get crazy. And we have man versus woman, okay?
But anything a man could do, a woman could do better.
Ooh.
She's got a point. She's an icon. She's a legend. And she is the moment. Now, come on now.
I like how she's toasting the bread in a pan versus a toaster. I hate toasting a toaster.
Me too.
I can't stand toasting a toaster. I toast my toast like this at home as well. 26 minutes on the clock. We have tapped in Chef Eric, and he's gonna give his critique.
So far, everything looks good. You started out with the butter and then the pan, then you put it off to the side. So I'm wondering what that's gonna do for the texture of the bread. But it does smell, if I'm being honest and fair, it smells good in here. And then I'm curious to see what it looks like, and I'm definitely gonna be taste testing and judging today. But it looks good. And shout out to the Bronx, yes.
Sometimes people, they use mittens. I done burnt myself so many times because I'm so hands-on. That's good enough for me. I'm going to take some avocado and I'm going to spread it and crack that egg.
Me and Chef Eric said salt and pepper only for eggs, but Miss Monet said she using Goya seasoning, okay?
Some pepper.
With black pepper. So you don't like a simple egg, you like a really robust egg.
Yes.
Okay.
But for you, I'm gonna fry it because you like
Yeah, that's
fine. Me and Chef Eric have something pretty much in common, and it's so crazy how God works and how he brought both of us here because my father also passed away in 2023.
Oh, wow.
So I feel like, honestly, I know my father's watching over me. I feel like, he actually, it's so crazy because look how blessed we are, right? They brought us here today. I'm gonna let that egg fry, put it on low because I don't want the egg to burn.
20 more minutes for Chef Monet's breakfast. She is making an Asian Nova toast
/ avocado toast. What I'm doing with the smoked salmon, I'm rolling it up for kind of like a cute presentation. And pickle seasoning on there. It gets messy with this as well. Next, I'm going to be putting that egg on top of this one because the salmon will be more thicker on there. Then I'm going to top it with raspberry glaze. And I'm going to hit it like this. Let's go.
Chef Monet was done in 15 minutes. What 15 minutes to spare? It's still 15 minutes on the clock. Okay, so Chef Monet's
Asian Nova toast.
Asian Nova toast is ready. She made one with egg, one without. It is smoked salmon. This is her own recipe of her raspberry glaze.
Yes.
She bought that. I'm not a smoked salmon girl, but I'm still gonna try it.
Okay.
But I love avocado. I love the Asian flair, so it might be right up my alley. This is delicious. It's actually busty, not gonna lie. It's different. I definitely taste the raspberry in the glaze. I'm not gonna lie, I thought that she was doing a little bit too much with the seasoning and the eggs, but it's not overpowering. It's delicious.
Thank you.
I also really like this dish as well. This is hard. You guys have the last say so on who wins. Leave it down in the comments. They both presented it very, very well. 10 out of 10. What do you think? Camera guy?
Yeah, I want to taste that.
Okay, so the assistant wants to taste it. What do you think, cameraman?
Looks delicious.
Cameraman said looks delicious. Both of them? Okay, this concludes the first episode of our first two contestants representing New Jersey and New York City. Mind you, they were chosen out of 10,000 entries. Are you gonna vote for Chef Eric's classic French toast dish, or are you gonna vote for Chef Monet's
Asian Nova toast?
Asian Nova toast? Leave it in the comments below. Donate to the Patreon, like, comment, subscribe. Follow Chef Eric at
HRTV24 on Instagram.
and follow Chef
BP's
Monet
Kitchen
at-
_
Yes. Bye y'all. See you next week.